locked into Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad Sports.
And you know this, man.
You are listening to North Carolina A&T Aggie Basketball, Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad Sports.
Can I get an Aggie? Right? Jackson right side has a free lane, goes up, and slams it home. He posterized one. Oh my goodness gracious! North Carolina A&T. Can I get an Aggie? Right?
On 5.
Half a game, a run goes up and tomahawks it down. Stole the ball and was able to get the job done. As the Aggies now with a 4-point lead. And he tears down the rim from the right side. Oh my gosh. He hit it away, step back three in route, and it's good! Dialed it up from long distance and connects the call. 61-59, 2 minutes to go.
Welcome to North Carolina A&T Basketball. Let's go down to the court.
From TD Arena in downtown Charleston, South Carolina, this is the countdown to tip-off on the Aggie Sports Network. A very pleasant good evening, everybody. Spencer Turkin with you as we get set for North Carolina A&T and the College of Charleston at 7:02 p.m. Eastern Time. College of Charleston comes into this one at 15-8 on the year, a net ranking of 159 and 8-2 in CAA play, riding a 4-game winning streak, while the Aggies have lost 2 in a row and come into this one at 9-12 on the campaign, 262nd in the country in the net ranking, and 2-8 in conference play. North Carolina A&T has lost the last 2 in heartbreaking fashion. Buzzer beaters, an 83-81 loss in overtime at Monmouth a week ago, and then on Saturday, a 61-60 L at the hands of the Drexel Dragons after Lewis Walker hit a go-ahead 3 in that ball game. The Aggies, though, in good spirits. They seem to be ready to turn the page and get back to the action. A&T has played well against the top of the league so far this year, taking Hofstra to the brink and knocking them off, beating Towson, and then having those tight ball games against Monmouth and Drexel. So North Carolina A&T looking to get back to its winning ways here against one of the top opponents in the CAA, the Charleston Cougars. The countdown to tip-off is brought to you by Food Lion. Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local college food pantry or food bank. This season, a total of 407 meals have been donated. 407 free throws have been made, and that means 40,700 meals have been donated to a local area food bank or pantry, part of the Food Lion Feeds program. We thank Food Lion, the official grocery store of North Carolina A&T Athletics, for their commitment to our community. Plenty coming up for you here in the countdown to tip-off. We hear from the head coach, Monte Ross, as he previews tonight's ball game between the Cougars and the Aggies. We will check in with Desmond Johnson back in the Aggie Sports Network studios. He's got a scoreboard update for you with action from around the CAA as well as the top 25 and more. But coming up next, it's the Scouting Report. Charleston A&T, you're tuned in to the countdown to tip-off, presented by Food Lion right here on the Aggie Sports Network.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, we believe that getting to know you is the best way to protect what you love most. We have friendly agents in every county to help you prepare for the unexpected. And when life doesn't go as planned, our award-winning claims team will be with you every step of the way. Find a local agent today at ncfbins.com. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
All right, folks, we're back. Bob just shared his Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina member ID card at his appointment, and looks like they're double-checking that he's covered.
Well, you can be sure he is, Jim. Blue Cross North Carolina has an extensive network of providers, so they've got him covered better than a lockdown corner.
Yep, that's why they're the most preferred health insurer in North Carolina. Okay, they're back with his member ID card,
And he's good.
Go with Blue Cross North Carolina. Visit bluecrossnc.com for more information on health, vision, and dental coverage.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. For the latest offers on a new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
For the latest news on North Carolina A&T Aggies athletics, plus the best sports coverage in the Triad, follow Tobacco Road Sports Radio on Twitter at Tobacco Radio.
Back with you here at TD Arena in downtown Charleston. The countdown to tip-off is getting you set for Charleston and North Carolina A&T, presented by Food Line. Let's start with the hosts, the Cougars of the College of Charleston. Net ranking of 159, 82 on the season in conference play, and the Cougs have won 4 in a row with victories against Campbell, Elon, Hofstra, and Northeastern. The Northeastern game was a wild one. Jalen Counter, the top ball player on this Cougar ball club, ended the game on a 13-2 run with all 13 points belonging to Counter. Pretty impressive for the young man to be able to do that on his own. And Charleston in that ball game shot 53.2% from the field despite going 20% from downtown. This is a team that does not shoot well from beyond the arc, just 28.9% shooting, 351st in the nation. They do make 18.6 free throws a game, 28th in the country, and they are attempting the 28th most free throws in the nation. Unfortunately for them, A&T, 6th in the nation in free throw attempts and 14th in free throws made per game. So this could be a very slow go of things for both clubs tonight, depending on how this game is called. There is a veteran crew in the building. We will see how they decide to use their whistles this evening. For this Cougar ball club, led by Chris Mack, the former Xavier and Louisville coach, Jalen Counter, as I mentioned, is the top guard on this ball club. The transfer from Middle Tennessee, he's averaging 16.6 points per game. Elsewhere, the rest of the starting lineup is averaging double figures, with Christian Reeves at 10.1, Connor Hickman 12.2, Martin Kalu at 10.3, and Colby Dugan, the Campbell transfer, at 10.7 points per game. He was a first-team All-CAA selection a year ago at Campbell. Dugan on the year shooting 90.3% from the free throw line, so he carries that with him from Bowie's Creek to Charleston. For North Carolina A&T, 2-8 on the conference slate, having lost the last 2 after beating Hofstra and Towson. Lewis Walker continues his stellar play in CAA action. He's averaging 19.7 points a game, shooting 50% from the field and 44.7% from the three-point line. On the year, shooting 88.4% from the free throw stripe. Zamaku Aluche-Ume, 6 double-doubles in his last 9 games, while averaging 13.2 points per game and 8.8 rebounds a night, with a 42.6% field goal percentage in conference action. In the last ball game, Brooklyn Vick scored 10 points with 3 assists and a rebound as he got his first start in conference play. And Trent Middleton is averaging 18.5 points per game with 5.5 rebounds a night over his last 2. His 21 points at Monmouth tied a season high that he matched with the UNCG game. Dwayne Pierce unavailable in this one as of right now. Still awaiting word if that will remain the case. But as of right now, he is still unavailable for tonight's action. no reason has been provided. In last year's matchup between these two ball clubs here in Charleston, A&T shot 41.8% and shot only 56.3% from the free throw line. So the Aggies are going to be looking for a much better outing from the stripe in this one as they look to be competitive in this ball game. Last year losing only by 3, 66-63 to the College of Charleston here in this building. They lost the home game last year 69-59 a couple of weeks after. Plenty more action coming your way here on the Countdown to Tip-Off. We'll hear from the head coach, Monte Ross, as he gets you set for tonight's ball game between the Cougs and the Aggies. Coming up next, it's Desmond Johnson back in the Aggie Sports Network studios. He's got a scoreboard update. You're tuned in to the Countdown to Tip-Off, presented by Food Lion, right here on the Aggie Sports Network.
Get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
When you want the real deal, call Susanna Nunn in Kernersville today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Blue Naples Pizzeria in Kernersville is now hiring. Come work for one of the best Italian restaurants in the Triad. Currently hiring dishwashers, cooks, front cashiers, and more. Great hours, great pay. Give them a call at 336-993-7707 or stop by and inquire at 1519 Union Cross Road in Kernersville. Start working this week. Blue Naples Pizza. So where exactly can you hear Tobacco Road Sports Radio?
All of North Carolina, Kernersville, Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? Burlington. I didn't bring you Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte.
For the best in live sports debate, live sporting events, and more, tune in to Tobacco Road Sports Radio. TobaccoRoadSportsRadio.com.
The North Gate, baby. Archdale.
Kernersville, it's game on. Your new home for cold beer, killer food, and every game that matters. Check out the menu with everything from Wagyu burgers to loaded hot dogs, crispy buffalo wings, and signature sauces. Take in every NFL, NBA, college, and primetime sports matchup on massive screens, plus cornhole, DJ parties, karaoke nights, and a huge selection of arcade games. Bring your crew, bring your A-game, bring your hunger. Game On Brew Pub, 727 East Mountain Street in Kernersville.
You are locked into Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad Sports.
And you know this, man.
It's Thursday, so that means it's a busy night around the CAA. Desmond Johnson here, kicking it in the Tobacco Road Sports Radio studios, powering the Aggie Sports Network as we get you ready for a night of Aggies hoops action. North Carolina A&T taking on College of Charleston. Tip-off right around 7 p.m. We'll get you back to Spencer Turkin shortly. Let's go to the scoreboard for a scoreboard update for Thursday, February the 5th, 2026. And let's start off in the CAA. Other games tipping off at 7 o'clock. Pretty much the entire conference pretty much tipping off at 7 o'clock tonight. Besides our game, Northeastern taking on Hofstra in Hempstead. That game at a 7 o'clock tip. Also at 7 p.m., Monmouth taking on Stony Brook from Stony Brook Arena in Stony Brook, New York. Also at 7 o'clock, Drexel taking on Campbell. That game is a 7 o'clock tip-off as well from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. William and Mary taking on the top seed UNC Wilmington. They're 8-1 in CAA play and currently leading the conference. That game's 7 o'clock p.m. on the CBS Sports Network live from Wilmington, North Carolina at Trask Coliseum. They'll be keeping an eye on this one as North Carolina A&T looks to upset Charleston. Charleston right on the heels of UNC Wilmington with an 8-2 CAA record, so a half a game behind the Seahawks. So Charleston and UNC Wilmington deadlocked atop the CAA. Also at 7 p.m., Elon taking on Hampton from the Publication Center in Hampton, Virginia. There's only one game tonight that includes a top 25 team, and that is the Michigan Wolverines. And they have pulled out to a 13-2 lead over Penn State, second-ranked Michigan, looking to go to 21-1 and 10-1 in Big Ten play. That game is on right now, 14-29 in the first half on FS1. Spencer had a chance to talk to head coach Monty Ross pregame. We'll play that for you here in just a bit and get you courtside with Spencer and get you ready for the game. North Carolina A&T taking on Charleston on the road in CAA action here on a Thursday night on the Aggie Sports Network and Tobacco Road Sports Radio. Back in just a bit.
It's bow time. A Bojangles family meal has more fixins to choose from. Creamy mac and cheese, that delicious dirty rice, seasoned fries sprinkled with Bo's famous seasoning, crunchy coleslaw, tasty green beans, those made from scratch biscuits. And don't forget that legendary iced tea. More choices of handcrafted fixins for everyone. You won't find that in a bucket or a bundle. Need we say more? It's bow time.
A land-grant university started small. How did it grow into the nation's largest HBCU?
It is a gateway for people to change their lives.
Explore the history and legacy of North Carolina A&T.
You have produced some of our nation's finest leaders.
With its deep roots in agriculture and a focus on STEM education.
This is Generation A&T.
Our blues make us gold.
Cone Health is with equal care for all.
Gotta change around here.
With breaking down barriers of time, distance, money, gender, and race, and making the healthcare industry much less of an industry, being counted on to prevent and relied on to treat. Never forgetting where we came from or why we're here. We're with a healthier life for everyone, and everyone for a healthier life. Cone Health, we're with you.
You are listening to North Carolina A&T Aggie basketball on Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad Sports.
Can I get an Aggie? Right? Jackson right side has a free lane, goes up and slams it home. He posterized one. Oh my goodness gracious.
Welcome back to the Countdown to Tip-Off on the Aggie Sports Network. Spencer Turkin, now joined by the head coach Monty Ross, getting you set for Charleston and North Carolina A&T. This is the pregame Ross Report, driven by your Carolina Ford dealer. Coach, last weekend's road trip was brutal. Let's just put it out on the table. Between the two buzzer beater losses, the crazy travel back for the guys, getting stuck in Philadelphia, at least it was home for you, but
home is Greensboro.
Well, can you just sum up the weekend quickly without having to harp on too much, and how are the guys doing coming out of that weekend?
You know, it's I don't want to take away from the process, and I thought our process was good. We and again, you've heard me say it, you know, we are committed to the process without being emotionally attached to the result. We played both of those games as I would love to play them. We just didn't get the result that we wanted. You know, 50-foot buzzer beater beats you, and then kid just goes down the court and scores at the buzzer. But I love our process right now. You know, we could very easily be on a 4-game winning streak coming in here to Charleston with a lot of confidence. But as it is right now, we're on a 2-game losing streak coming in here to Charleston with a lot of confidence. And so I'm fine with that. As it be as it may. But the guys, they're fine. They're good. They're resilient. It's a tough-minded group. And I told them, I said, you know, what we went through to start the conference play and what we just went through in these last 2 games, not a lot of teams can bounce back, but I'm confident that this team can bounce back.
Is part of that, and excuse my phrasing, is part of it youthful ignorance? You have such a young team that these guys are just happy-go-lucky and on to the next one?
I think that's a great way to put it. What's the term? You don't know what you don't know. These guys don't know. What they do is they just come in every day and give you what you ask them to give you, and they've done that. And I can't ask for anything more. Like, you know, and you know, it's we practiced one day before Monmouth. That was our only practice from the previous Saturday game just because we were in condition 2 at the university and we're not allowed to practice during that. Well, same thing happened now. This week, leading up into this game, yesterday was our only practice. But those guys, they don't care. They just, like you said, youthful ignorance. Like they just, okay, well, we're going to practice one day. We're going to be prepared, and we're going to go out and play. And I love that about this group.
Right now, Dwayne Pierce unavailable, didn't play last game. That has given the opportunity to Brooklyn Vic to make an impact. He played pretty well last game, scored some big-time points for your squad, put some pressure on some guys defensively, but yet still some things to learn, and that's part of that process. So, but what does this opportunity mean for Brooklyn, and do you feel like he is seizing the opportunity?
Well, I thought he really seized it against Drexel. Yeah, like you said, he had some hiccups, but I thought he was good. I thought he, played with confidence. Thought he made some shots in the midst of our comeback. So I think these experiences are good for him. And he didn't play a lot in the previous games. We had shortened the rotation, but I always told those guys, just be ready, And I thought he was really ready when he got his opportunity, and I'm sure that he'll be ready tonight as well.
One thing that you and I talk about often is that you have 3 centers, which equates to 15 fouls. And you've been pretty clear with those guys that you want them to use what is at their disposal. How important is that physicality in tonight's game against Charleston?
Well, it's going to be big because the kid Christian Reeves, their starting center, he's a big guy. He's a strong guy. But if you're physical with him, you move him away from the basket, it neutralizes him to a degree. And that's what we have to do. And I told the guys, just, we have to utilize our 15 fouls that we have in there, be physical, and don't let him duck you in really tight and close to the basket. So we have to be able to neutralize him in order to put ourselves in position to win the game.
Lewis has been fantastic. I really don't know what else you can say about him at this point, but what else can you say about him at this point?
He's it's funny. We were allowed back in the gym on Wednesday. So when I got there, I hear the ball bouncing in the gym, and it's him. He and the manager are just, he's in there shooting, and that's his MO. And I went into the office and I said to guys, that's why I call all of our last second plays for him. When we need a big shot, that's why I call it for him, because I know he's in the gym working on his craft all the time, and just a tremendous worker, and glad to see that it's manifesting itself on the court. And he's just scratching the surface, which is the crazy thing. He's just really scratching the surface. He's doing all this just off of skill. Once he learns the nuances of this league and the competition and that sort of thing, he's going to be unstoppable.
In this day and age, how do you make him unstoppable in blue and gold?
That's the key. That's the key. Retention is big for this whole team. Again, I think everybody can see the elevation of the talent level, but we start 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a junior. Tonight we'll start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior. So these guys are getting valuable experience. But so the talent is there. Now we just got to get them some experience, and I think that's what you're seeing these last couple of games is the experience is starting to come through now. We're putting ourselves in position to be able to win. How do we retain them? We need some money. We need some money because these guys are going to command a lot of money in the transfer portal and all that kind of stuff. So, but that's for later on. But to answer your question, that's how you retain them. You got to be able to give them some money.
Well, there it is, Aggies. Now's your chance to go ahead and donate to the All Aggies All In campaign. You can pull out your cell phone in the middle of the broadcast today and text what you need to in order to submit your donation.
Please do.
Coach, speaking of NIL and large budgets, Charleston, right around $2 million on this roster that we're playing tonight. What do you see out of the Cougars, and how can your guys stop them?
I see about $3 million worth of talent out there. Yeah. But you know what? Our guys, we enter all these games to win. we enter all these games to win. Like, we're probably the lowest budget in the league, but these guys don't know that, man. We just go out there, we're gonna compete, we're gonna rumble for 40 minutes every single night, and just put ourselves in position to win the ball game. And Charleston obviously is a very formidable opponent. They're at the top of the league, but we played guys at the top of the league before and beat them. So we're looking for that type of effort tonight. It's going to take a monumental effort, but our guys are ready to put that forward.
Coach, always appreciate the time. Best of luck to you and the Aggies, and we will talk to your associate head coach, Ricky Moore, at halftime for Rick's first half recap, and then we will talk to you post-game on the post-game Ross Report.
All right, thanks, Spence.
That'll do it for us here on the countdown to tip-off. On the other side of this timeout, it's the starting lineups and the opening tip, Charleston, North Carolina A&T. It's coming up next right here on the Aggie Sports Network.
Hey family, this is Sabrina Wingo from Taste of the Triad right here in Winston-Salem. When you walk through our doors, you're stepping into a place where Southern hospitality meets the best soul food in the Triad. We serve up a wide variety of options every single day in our cafeteria style setting, from crispy fried chicken, incredible ribs, tender collard greens, to creamy mac and cheese, fresh vegetables, homemade desserts, and sweet cornbread just like Grandma used to make. Whether you're craving classic comfort food or exploring our daily specials, there is always something to make your taste buds dance. And now you can enjoy the taste of the Triad from the comfort of your home. We're on DoorDash. This means our hot home-style meals are just a few taps away. So come see us in person or order online and find out why we're called the best soul food in the Triad. Taste of the Triad, where you can have Sunday dinner anytime. Our address is 4320 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem.
Kernersville, it's game on. Your new home for cold beer, killer food, and every game that matters. Check out the menu with everything from Wagyu burgers to loaded hot dogs, crispy buffalo wings, and signature sauces. Take in every NFL, NBA, college, and primetime sports matchup on massive screens, plus cornhole, DJ parties, karaoke nights, and a huge selection of arcade games. Bring your crew, bring your A game, bring your hunger. Game On Brew Pub, 727 East Mountain Street in Kernersville.
For the best high school football games in the Triad every Friday.
Can't touch this.
Live sports talk on everything from ACC to Bowman Gray.
Can't touch this.
The most extensive Carolina Panthers coverage in the Triad.
Can't touch this.
Plus your exclusive home for Charlotte Hornets from the Triad.
Break it down.
Add in your Triad home for North Carolina A&T Athletics, and you've got Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad sports.
One-on-one down the sideline. One. Caught the ball. 10-5. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan is here. Your local agent can help you create an affordable car insurance price.
Visit Susanna Nunn, State Farm Insurance in Kernersville.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Triad area? Meet Nikki Rottweiler of Head Realty Group at eXp Realty, a local pro with over 6 years of experience serving Winston-Salem and beyond. Need a fast turnaround? Nikki is your go-to. Just ask her clients. She closes deals quickly without cutting corners. From Kernersville to Rural Hall, her expertise is in the Triad market shines. And she's more than your agent. Nikki is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, cheering on your local teams and backing your community all the way. Want service with speed, insight, and hometown heart? Call Nikki Rottweiler with Head Realty Group at eXp Realty today, 336-448-9309, and let her open the door to your next home.
Blue Naples Pizzeria in Kernersville is now hiring. Come work for one of the best Italian restaurants in the Triad. Currently hiring dishwashers, cooks, front cashiers, and more. Great hours, great pay. Give them a call at 336-993-7707 or stop by and inquire at 1519 Union Cross Road in Kernersville. Start working this week. Blue Naples Pizza. So where exactly can you hear Tobacco Road Sports Radio?
All of North Carolina, Kernersville, Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? Burlington. I didn't bring you Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte.
For the best in live sports debate,
live sporting events, and more. Tune in to Tobacco Road Sports Radio. TobaccoRoadSportsRadio.com.
The North Gate, baby. Archdale!
You are locked into Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad Sports.
And you know this, man.
You are listening to North Carolina A&T.
Watch this. Ron Jackson, right side, has a free lane, goes up, and slams it home. He posterized one. Oh my goodness gracious! Slow things up for A&T. Dribbling high near his head. Works to the top of the key. Rips the triple. 3 seconds to go. Parker has it, leaves it for Wednesday, throws it up, and A&T wins the Southern Division.
You are listening to North Carolina A&T Aggie basketball. Let's go down to the court with Spencer Turkin.
From TD Arena in downtown Charleston, South Carolina, this is North Carolina A&T basketball on the Aggie Sports Network. A very pleasant good evening, everybody. Spencer Turkin with you as we get set for the Cougs and the Aggies tipping off in just a couple of minutes. Let's go ahead and get you the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We begin with the blue and gold. It'll be Brooklyn Vic trotting out there as the starting point guard with Trent Middleton, Lewis Walker, Zamaku Weluche Ume, and Amadou Doumbia rounding out the starting five for Monte Ross. For Chris Mack and the College of Charleston, it'll be Martin Kalu, Connor Hickman, Jalen Counter, Colby Dugan, and Christian Reeves. Our officials tonight, AJ Desai, Jerry Heater, and Jamel Spearman. Charleston in the home white uniforms with Charleston in cursive and maroon across the front. Maroon names and numbers on the back, and the Cougs will operate from left to right. For North Carolina A&T, it'll be the road blue kits with NC A&T-SU in block lettering across the front in gold. Gold letters and numbers on the back, and a gold and blue multicolor panel, splatter paint style, on the left and right of the uniforms. A&T will work from right to left. It'll be Doumbia and Reeves into the center circle. Jamel Spearman getting ready to throw up the Wilson orange-colored rock. And we are set to go from downtown Charleston. Ball's in the air, one back by the Cougars. This is North Carolina A&T basketball on the Aggie Sports Network. Counter will bring the ball ahead. He swings it left for Hickman. Up top it goes to Reeves, top of the key. Passes right for Counter from the Aggie bench. Now it's Dugan's turn straight away. He'll float it left side. He's got Kalu, misses long off the rim. Rebound is loose, taken by Dugan. He'll find Counter, stolen away by Middleton. He goes up and misses the layup. Vic will grab the rebound. He'll dribble out beyond the arc to the right side. And here comes A&T. It's Vic to the right of the center court logo. He'll float it left in the high post for Weluche Ume. Back over to the right side it goes for Vic. Now it's Middleton's turn, top of the key with 9 on the shot clock. Weluche Ume left backcourt. Jabs right, works left, lost the basketball, picked up by Counter, and it's a 3-on-1. Here's Counter. He'll dribble to the left wing as A&T got back on defense. 57 seconds into this 1-0 ball game. Here's Dugan. Back over to Counter, up top Hickman, swings it right, Kalu. Entry feed goes to Reeves at the right block extended, backing down, lost the ball, and it's stolen away by Vic. A&T has numbers, floats it to Walker at the right block, up and misses. Rebound will go to Doumbia, and he stepped out of bounds.
Hey, Trent, line the ball up off the glass. Come on, Luke, get it there. Come on.
1 minute and 16 seconds gone by in this ball game, and it is a 0-0 contest. A&T has missed 2 layups in transition in the early going. Counter will work to the right backcourt, curls to the right elbow extended, gives up the basketball to Dugan up top, and he'll work into the left backcourt, feeds the left block extended for Kalu. He's at the left elbow now, back to the block extended, lost the ball, got it back, finds Dugan, 10 on the shot clock, Counter right backcourt takes over. Counter retreats to the center court line, 4 to go. Full head of steam, right elbow, stops, pops, and scores. Jalen Counter opens up the scoring in this ball game. 1 minute and 50 seconds in, and it's 2-0 Cougars. Here's Lewis Walker, right wing. Up top it goes to Brooklyn Vic in the center circle. Charleston in the man-to-man. Weluche Ume now left backcourt. He has that on his right hip. Passes right for Vic. Puts it on the floor along that right wing. Works right baseline. He's under the hole. 6 to go on the shot clock. Turns, fires, and scores from 7 out. The freshman dancing around and showing he belongs. It's a 2-2 ball game. 2:20 into this one. Here's Counter in between the circles. Passes to the free throw line. Kalu shoots, misses off that right rim. Grabbed by Vic, and here come the Aggies in transition. Vic in traffic. Dances, kicks it left. He's got Weluche Ume. The three is good. Inside out basketball. 2:40 into this one. A&T up 5-2. Here's Counter. We'll work in front of the scorer's table, right wing. Up top it goes. Now Dugan takes over right side. Hickman back to Counter, left backcourt. Floats it inside to Reeves. Goes up, misses. And that'll be a jump ball. It'll go with A&T. So Doumbia with some great man-to-man defense down low.
Hey, Lewis!
2 minutes and 57 seconds off the clock here in the first. And North Carolina A&T with a 5-2 lead.
Pace!
The Aggies 2 of 4 to begin this ball game from the field. Here's Weluche Ume. Floated over to Doumbia, top of the key. Puts it on the floor, raises towards the hole, and lays the hammer! Amadou Doumbia! 7-2, A&T on top. Inside feed goes to Reeves, banging down low, and he returns the favor right on top of Doumbia. 7-4, Aggies on top. 16:22 to go here in the first. Here's Vic. He'll work bottom of the center logo. Has Counter on his right hip. Takes over, slashes towards the hole, kicks it left side. Weluche Ume puts it on the floor, lost the ball. And that'll be a turnover. 3 minutes and 52 seconds into this one. Aggies hold the 3-point lead.
Amadou, keep it physical. Amadou, you got 5 fouls. What is it?
So here's Counter. Back in the other direction. Bounce pass into the lane for Dugan. Stolen away by Lewis Walker. And here come the Aggies on the run. Walker, top of the key, going up against the man-to-man. Shakes. Now lost it. Taken by Hickman. He's on the run through the lane, and he slams it home. A&T sloppy with the basketball here early. 3 turnovers before the first media timeout. Here's Middleton, right corner. He's going to spread the floor. Passes to Vic, pulls up from downtown, misses off the left rim. The rebound taken by Reeves. Here comes Counter now along that left wing. A&T up 1, 7-6, 15-19 to go in the first. Counter in the paint. He's blocked, and it's taken by Vic. He's on his horse towards the hole, drops it off to Doumbia, and he slams it home. 9-6. A&T leads at 15:04 to play here in the first. Counter up top now. Dugan passes left. He's got Davis Jr. Steps beyond the arc, hits the 3, and scores it. Tie ball game at 9. 14:50 to go in the first half. It's been up and down at a furious pace. Both teams have made 4 field goals. Here's Middleton. Gets a screen, and it's an offensive one as Doumbia needed a breather, and so he decided to throw the hip check. 14:38 to go here in the first. 9-9 ball game. We're back after this on the Aggie Sports Network.
Hey family, this is Sabrina Wingo from Taste of the Triad, right here in Winston-Salem. When you walk through our doors, you're stepping into a place where Southern hospitality meets the best soul food in the Triad. We serve up a wide variety of options every single day in our cafeteria-style setting, from crispy fried chicken, incredible ribs, tender collard greens, to creamy mac and cheese, fresh vegetables, homemade desserts, and sweet cornbread just like Grandma used to make. Friday. Whether you're craving classic comfort food or exploring our daily specials, there's always something to make your taste buds dance. And now you can enjoy the taste of the Triad from the comfort of your home. We're on DoorDash. This means our hot home-style meals are just a few taps away. So come see us in person or order online and find out why we're called the best soul food in the Triad. Taste of the Triad, where you can have Sunday dinner anytime. Our address is 4320 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem.
Welcome to the Triad's best kept secret, Tucker's Grill, located on the corner of Highway 66 and High Point Road at 4110 North Main Street in High Point. Open 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Voted some of the best burgers in the Triad, Tucker's Grill also offers breakfast plates, breakfast sandwiches, hot dogs, lunch sandwiches, and homemade soup during the winter months. Visit Tucker's Grill for lunch today, 4110 North Main Street in High Point.
This is Con Knipple from the Charlotte Hornets, and you're listening to Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for live sports in the Triad.
9-9 ball game between A&T and Charleston here in South Carolina. 15:38 to play in the first. We're going to be able to check out. We'll check in. Both teams shooting 50% from downtown. A&T 4 of 6 from the field. Charleston 4 of 8. A&T, though, with 4 turnovers already in the early going. The Aggies have made 4 of their last 5 shots from the field. And that was crazy. Up down second. Number 2. Teams get set to the action. Both clubs have scored 4 points in the game here early. A&T had 2 fast break opportunities and could not take advantage to begin this ballgame. Jalen Counter will bring the ball ahead across the timeline for Charleston. Here's Prunty now, the Charlotte native. He'll give it up to Counter. Feeds it left side, Prunty. Backing down on Walker. The left block extended. Kicks it right to Lou. Puts it on the floor to turn the shot clock. He finds Davis. He'll pull up from the left backcourt and miss it short. Grabbed by Middleton. And here comes A&T in transition. Middleton in the left backcourt. Around the high screen. That'll get kicked. Taken by Felton at the left block. Passes out to Vic. Vic in the center circle. Golfs it over to Middleton along that left wing. Puts it on the floor with the right hand, curls to the free throw line, fires the jumper, and scores it. 11-9, Aggies lead things here in Charleston. 13:48 to go in the first. Here's Counter on the attack. At the left elbow, he'll pull up and miss off the right rim. It's grabbed by Lewis Walker, and Vic will take over. He's going to push the pace. Got the play call from Monte Ross. Gives it up to Walker, right backcourt. Has a little room. He pulls up from downtown and scores. Good job. Can't leave him open. 14-9. Aggies lead things here at TD Arena with 13:19 to go in the first half. Here's Counter, right backcourt. Feeds it down low for Machote. Felton going up against the backup center. Turns, fires, and scores it. Oh, Machote, the native of Melbourne, Australia, able to drop it in, and A&T's lead cut to 3 with 12:56 to go in the first half. Here's Lewis Walker along the right wing, backing down now to the right elbow. Knifes into the lane, turns, fires, leaves it short on the iron, grabbed by Counter, and the Cougs have a chance to tie. Here's Kalu to the rack, goes up, blocked by Waluche Ume. Grabbed by Walker, feeds Middleton left wing. He's poked out by Counter, taken by Waluche Ume. Waluche Ume, left wing triple, is long off the rim, and it's grabbed by Jackson Prunty for Charleston. He'll settle in opposite the scorer's table, left wing. Now it's Davis, down the right side of the lane, goes up, blocked by Felton. He'll go out of bounds, right baseline, with 19 on the shot clock, and the game clock here in the first half. A&T holding on to a 14-11 lead. Reeves will check in for Davis Jr., so it's going to be a big lineup now for Charleston.
Hey, Jared, when we fast breaking too, And you watch them because they all on the court too.
Here's Prunty. Over to the left wing, Kalu. Back up top to Prunty. Finds counter in front of the score, Taylor right wing. He'll cut towards the bucket. He's stopped by Waluche Ume. 5 on the shot clock in the paint. Spins counterclockwise, feeds it, and will go out of bounds with 2.1 seconds to go. 12:03 in the game clock, and that's a turnover. That'll be the 5th giveaway of the evening for the Cougars. With 12:03 to go here in the first, 14-11. A&T leads it as Trent Middleton will take over and bring the ball ahead for the Aggies. Looks like Charleston's going to go zone 2-3. Right corner 3 for Ogletree. Won't go long. Machote with the board. And here comes counter in transition left to right. Counter settles in front of Monte Ross on the Aggie bench. Tosses it up to the top of the key for Prunty. Gives it up left wing. He's got Kalu. Now counter. It'll hit Reeves' hands into Kalu's pause left wing. He'll pull up from downtown. Misses off the heel. And it's grabbed by Waluche Ume for the rebound. Here's Lewis Walker along the right wing. 11:25 to go in the first. 14-11. A&T on top. Waluche Ume left backcourt 3. No good off that right rim. And it's secured by Charleston. The feed into Reeves. He goes up and slams it home. 14-13. Aggies still lead it. 11:06 to go here in half one. Man-to-man defense now for Charleston. And they'll actually shift into a 1-3-1. Counter up top. Middleton at the right elbow extended. Finds Walker right backcourt. Into the soft spot of the zone. Pulls up. Misses long. And it's taken by Charleston. Counter will bring it ahead along the right wing. 10:47 to play in the first. The feed inside goes to Machote. It hits his hand and goes out of bounds with 10:45 to play in the first half. Back and forth we go. 2:44 scoring drop for A&T. The Aggies still lead at 14-13. We're back after these messages on the Aggies Sports Network.
Kernersville, it's game on. Your new home for cold beer, killer food, and every game that matters. Check out the menu with everything from Wagyu burgers to loaded hot dogs, crispy buffalo wings, and signature sauces. Take in every NFL, NBA, college, and primetime sports matchup on massive screens, plus cornhole, DJ parties, karaoke nights, and a huge selection of arcade games. Bring your crew, bring your A-game, bring your hunger. Game On Brew Pub, 727 East Mountain Street in Kernersville.
Cone Health is with equal care for all.
Gotta change around here.
With breaking down barriers of time, distance, money, gender, and race, and making the healthcare industry much less of an industry. Being counted on to prevent and relied on to treat. Never forgetting where we came from or why we're here. We're with a healthier life for everyone, and everyone for a healthier life. Cone Health, we're with you.
The fans came out today, David.
That's right, Gabe. Big games mean bigger tailgates.
Check out that Ford F-150 truck, a championship caliber performance.
Oh, flawless execution, Gabe. Smart, powerful, and with available Pro Power on board, F-150 just took this tailgate over the top.
Game on, David. For the latest offers on Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com to see your Carolina Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
Hey, football fans, are dark spots and uneven skin tone holding you back from your A game? It's time to double team discoloration with Good Molecules. First, get a clean start with the brightening and dark spot bar for just $6. Then, for the winning touchdown against hyperpigmentation, follow up with the discoloration correcting serum for only $12. These powerful products work together to fade the look of dark spots and give you a more even, confident glow. Find Good Molecules at Ulta Beauty, Target, or get it delivered fast on Amazon Prime and start seeing a difference in your skin today.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, we believe that getting to know you is the best way to protect what you love most. We have friendly agents in every county to help you prepare for the unexpected. And when life doesn't go as planned, our award-winning claims team will be with you every step of the way. Find a local agent today at ncfbins.com. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Antigua to settle into a 2-3 zone. 14-13. Aggies lead at 10-14 to go here in the first. It's Trailer. He'll bump it into Reeves, who slams it home from the lane. The Aggies have not scored in 3 minutes of action. Walker floated over to Vic, right of the logo. Bounce pass back to Walker as the Cougs in a 1-3-1 zone. Vic, no look pass to the right corner. It goes to Ogletree, and he is fouled. That one will stay on the floor. 9:49 to play. Here in the first, 15-15, Charleston on top. And Colby Dugan has changed uniforms. He's wearing number 45 now. Here's Walker. Up top it goes to Ogletree. Now it's Vic. 8 to go. Feeds it inside to Felton. Puts it up. Off the window. Won't go. Rebound. Still loose. And it'll go out of bounds. Off of A&T.
Will, stay back, Will. Who's up? Come on, who's up?
So A&T going to go ahead and use some full court 2-2-1. Picked up by Davis. It's a 4-0-1 scoring drought for A&T. Charleston has only scored 6 points over that span. Here's Dugan, free throw line jumper on the way. No good off the left rim. And it gets bounced up on the rebound and goes in. Tough break for the Aggies. 17-14. A&T behind. 9:04 to go here in the first. Here's Vic. We'll put it on the floor. Leaves it for Walker. Now Ume takes over. 10 on the shot clock. Finds Felton in the high post. Flings it right. He's got Vic. He'll lose it off the dribble. It gets kicked ahead. It's picked up by Hickman. Drops it off to Davis. He's able to track it down in the right short corner. Cross-court pass left Dugan. Rips the three, and it's good. A&T might need a timeout. 8:34 to play here in the first. 14, 8:29 to go. As the Aggies are struggling. It's an 11-0 run.
Come on, let's go! Good shot here!
Here's Ogletree. Leaves it for Walker. He'll work in the left backcourt, pulls up from downtown, and scores it. Big-time shot for Lewis Walker. He's got 6 points, and A&T needed those badly. 20-17. A&T is behind with 8:03 to play in the first half. Up top, it's Trailer. Going up against the 2-3 zone for A&T. Over to the right side it goes now. Davis, up top Trailer in the left backcourt. Dribbles through his legs, around the high screen from Reeves, stops, rolls down the lane. He'll put it up and scores it. So here comes Vic. Now it's Walker left wing. Hands it off to Ume for A&T. Vic takes over top of the key. Rolls it inside to Felton. Hop steps, reverse layup, count the bucket for Will Felton. Big time play by Will. His first 2 points of the night. Now it's Ogletree with the steal. Vic now over along that right wing. Stops baseline, bounce pass to Felton. Kicks it left side while Ume runs the baseline, reverse layup. It's short. Felton cleans it up and misses, and he'll draw the foul. 6:50 to go. It's 22-19. A&T is behind. Will Felton to the line when we return. We're back after this on the Aggie Sports Network.
For the best
high school football games in the Triad every Friday. Live sports talk on everything from ACC to Bowman Gray. The most extensive Carolina Panthers coverage in the Triad. Plus your exclusive home for Charlotte Hornets from the Triad.
Add in your Triad home for North Carolina A&T Athletics, and you've got Tobacco Road Sports Radio, your home for Triad sports.
One-on-one down the sideline. Warren caught the ball. 10-5. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Sedgefield Lawn and Landscape Supply is your one-stop shop for your lawn. Family-owned, serving customers residential or commercial. Check out our large selection of mulch, pine needles, sand, gravel, grass seed, fertilizer, herbicides. They even do propane fill-ups. And if you're looking for lawn care equipment, you won't find a better spot in the Triad than Sedgefield Outdoor Equipment. Visit them today, 5111 Mackey Road in Jamestown, North Carolina. Give them a call at 336-292-6800 and follow them on Facebook and Twitter. So where exactly can you hear Tobacco Road Sports Radio?
All of North Carolina, Kernersville, Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? Burlington. I didn't bring up Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte.
For the best in live sports debate, live sporting events, and more, tune in to Tobacco Road Sports Radio. TobaccoRoadSportsRadio.com.
The North Gate, baby. Archdale.
Back with you here at TD Arena. 22-19, North Carolina A&T is behind. Will Felton will head to the line as we break this time out. In basketball, you need a great game plan. Same with your healthcare benefits. That's why more people trust Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, the state's most preferred health insurer. So put Blue Cross North Carolina on your team, official health insurance partner of North Carolina A&T Athletics. Charleston dominating the paint 12-6. Turkin shooting 10 of 20 from the field. A&T 8 of 18. The Aggies will break the huddle with Thurs Feb, Ogletree, Walker, and Middleton. DeBrick is up on the ready to check in. For Charleston, it'll be the show. Counter Davis. So Felton will head to the line to shoot two. On the season, he's shooting 57.5%. He goes up and makes the first. 22-20, Aggies trailing. Here in the first half, A&T has made 2 of its last 10 from its feet. Despite that, it's still very much in this game. Felton making both. Big time trip to the line for Will. Redwoods come in. As the Aggies now using their third center. Don't worry about him. Just do you.
22-21, Aggies are behind. 6:42 and ticking as Counter takes over here in front of the scorer's table, right wing. Leaves it for Dugan, top of the key. Back to Counter, right backward. He'll rip the three and misses it short. Rebound goes to Middleton. As DeBrick went ahead and took care of business against Machode down low. Here's Middleton, left backward three, won't go. And now a foul is called against DeBrick. So DeBrick and Machode now getting into it. As Machode was talking some smack to Walker for no reason. Last I checked, Machode only averages 9.4 points a game and doesn't usually start. And Lewis Walker is on his way to being a first-team all-conference guy. So now DeBrick and Machode are having a conversation with Jamel Spearman, and what these guys don't realize is DeBrick literally doesn't care. He will rumble with Machode all night long. Middleton to inbound, gets it to Burton in the left backcourt. Up top, Ogletree. Feeds Walker. He's along that right baseline, pulls up and scores. What a shot for Lewis Walker. 23-22. Aggies are on top again. 6:08 to play in the first. Here's Counter, left wing. Up top to Dugan. Fakes, drives, goes towards the hole. The runner on the way is good. 5:58 continuing to go here in half one. 24-23. Aggies are trailing. Charleston's hit 4 of its last 5 shots from the field. Charleston will go back to a man-to-man. As Walker. Charleston shifts into a 1-3-1 again. Here's Middleton, left backcourt.
Waits for the screen, now uses it. Throws it up. Ogletree, who finishes the alley-oop. 25-24, 5:28 to go in the first, and the Aggies keeping pace here in Charleston. The float inside, but Charlie misses the dunk. And a foul got called. Nobody even touched him. Macho didn't even get touched. He just missed the dunk. And he just got bailed out by the officiating crew. So Macho will go to the line, and he'll make the first. 72% free throw shooter on the year.
Who got shooter?
And DeBrick is staring down Macho.
Okay.
Misses the second, rebound to Middleton. 25 all, 5:18 to go here in the first half. Here's Middleton. Up top, Walker. Going up against now a 2-3 zone from Charleston.
Get it, Trent!
Middleton has it to the right of the logo. Puts it on the floor.
Come on, Dan.
Hickman guarding him. Now Walker takes over, left elbow, pulls up, the jumper, good. Lewis Walker feeling it tonight, folks. He's up to 10, and the Aggies are back on top, 27-25, 4:49 to play in half one. Counter. Looks in between the circles, to the right backcourt, around the high screen.
Good.
Passes left, he's got Davis. Pushed off, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound to Walker, and the Aggies are on the run. Here's Burton. In the right backcourt, hands it off to Middleton, finds Walker, going up against Hickman in the man-to-man. It's a screen from DeBrick, bounce pass to Middleton, right side. Middleton in the backcourt, he'll settle in, plenty of time to operate. Floats it to Walker. He's along that left wing. Passes right to Middleton. Puts it on the deck, nice towards the hole, at the right block, bounce pass to DeBrick, and he goes up, and he got fouled on the arm with no call. The flow pass inside the choke, stolen away by Walker. Here come the Aggies. It's Middleton to the rack, he gets bumped and fouled, and that should be intentional. Middleton to the line when we return. We're back after this on the Aggie Sports Network.
It's go time. A Bojangles family meal has more fixings to choose from. Creamy mac and cheese, that delicious dirty rice, seasoned fries sprinkled with Bo's famous seasoning, crunchy coleslaw, tasty green beans. Those made from scratch biscuits. And don't forget that legendary iced tea. More choices of handcrafted fixings for everyone. You won't find that in a bucket or a bundle. Need we say more? It's Bo time.
A land-grant university started small. How did it grow into the largest HBCU?
It is a gateway for people to change their lives.
Explore the history and legacy of North Carolina A&T.
You have produced some of our nation's finest leaders.
With its deep roots in agriculture and a focus on STEM education.
This is Generation A&T.
Our blues make us gold.
All right, folks, we're back. Bob just shared his Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina member ID card at his appointment, and looks like they're double-checking that he's covered.
Well, you can be sure he is, Jim. Blue Cross North Carolina has an extensive network of providers, so they've got him covered better than a lockdown corner.
Yep, that's why they're the most preferred health insurer in North Carolina. Okay, they're back with his member ID card, and he's good. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina. Visit bluecrossnc.com for more information on health, vision, and dental coverage.
Cone Health is with equal care for all.
Gotta change around here.
With breaking down barriers of time, distance, money, gender, and race, and making the healthcare industry much less of an industry, being counted on to prevent and relied on to treat.